What's up, everybody? It's me, it's your boy Alexis Maurice, and Mr. Trey Hollywood, and we are here to discuss the latest happenings in Hollywood. So go ahead and pour yourself a glass of wine. Tonight we're drinking on, of course, Chateau Saint Michelle, a Chardonnay. That's kind of a tongue twister, just a little bit.
You handled it though. You did that.
Pour yourself a glass of wine, put on some lipstick, pull up a chair, honey, and let's discuss these latest happenings. While we decide to take our first sip, we need you to go ahead and like this video, thumbs up, share it on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, because you know a bitch is trying to come up. I done cursed again. Oh, yeah,
you're still doing that?
Yes, I'm still trying to stop cursing, okay? So help me, guys. Encourage me. Count the number of cuss words, and hopefully we'll get to a point where I am profanity-free when I am...
happen.
Yes, it will. Why can't you encourage me, my brother?
I thought you were just leaving that in the last episode.
No, I'm not leaving it. I'm trying to become a better person and stop with the profanity.
Well, I'm glad I'm back, and I'm glad you're gonna...
See, I know Jesus, okay? I know him, and I'm trying to be more like him.
Church this morning with me? God swear, you...
And I see, you're so shady.
No,
why would you even do that?
Because you're speaking what you've been talking what my pastor been saying.
Shut up, Trey. You make me sick. No, you try to be.
I'm being dead serious.
Anywho, let's go ahead and get started. Take your first step so we can get this damn show on the road.
Is damn a curse word? Is that
damn. I mean,
that's 3.
That's 3. And we ain't even been on the air 5 minutes yet. I'm trying to become a better person.
Oh, goodness.
So, Trey, what are we talking about first in Hollywood this time?
You know, when I was back in school, probably around the same time, we about the same age.
Yeah.
You know, whenever
I'm a little older.
By a year.
A little wiser.
A little darker. Whenever we went to summer break.
No, you didn't. Anyway, the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice.
I mean, that was pretty like in the 70s. The 60s.
Anyway, go ahead, proceed.
Anywho, when we were in school, whenever we come back from summer break, it always seemed to be like there was everybody was pregnant. You know what I'm saying? Like they when they got pregnant over the summer. So when you come back. Or when you come back from winter break or whatever the case may be, everybody was pregnant. Yeah. So what we should talk about is babies in Hollywood.
Okay.
As we stated earlier, Hollywood babies.
Right, Hollywood babies. So who is up on the docket? Who's having babies, Trey?
Well, let's go ahead, since she's a newlywed. She's recently married. Let's go ahead and talk about Miss Kelly Kelly Rowland.
Kelly, what about Kelly?
On your wedding, she's married. She had a little, secret 101
that
intimate.
Wedding was not secret. It was just very small and intimate. Go ahead.
Cheap?
It was not cheap either. Okay. You know what? You are something else. Go ahead, Trey.
So, Kelly Rowland went to her Twitter, or her Instagram, I do apologize, earlier in the week.
Yeah.
And she posted a picture of a pair of Jordans. Grown man pair of Jordans. And then the baby Jordans. And then the caption said, I be stunting like my daddy.
Exactly. I think that is the cutest thing in the world. I thought that was a great
That was better than Beyonce.
Yeah. Because Beyonce was performing and she
came and
she was like that fake belly bump. Baby bump. But Kelly, that was really cute. I thought that was... Yeah.
Did I catch that? Oh, okay. All right, let's make sure I caught that.
I thought it was really, really cute how she revealed to the world that she was pregnant on Instagram. The cute little shoes.
She always been the best vocal, the best one to present. That's why I never in her songs. Kelly was the one that always talked. Maybe because she talked better than Beyonce. Yeah.
So who else? Congratulations, Kelly. Now who's pregnant?
Who's pregnant?
Or had babies? Not pregnant, but who had babies?
Well, let's start with the Queen. Queen B.
Yes. Yeah.
Lil' Kim. Kimberly Jones. She had her baby. Her and her guy friend, her boyfriend, her partner.
What's the baby's name, Trey?
Royal. That's his first name.
Royal Reign.
Royal Reign.
Exactly.
Royal Reign. I don't know if his last name is Jones. Is Reign the middle name?
I think it's the middle name.
Okay, so we don't know what the last name is. I apologize.
I heard her baby shower was the place to be.
Her baby shower was the place to be.
Yeah, David Totora, I think, is the one who actually did her baby shower, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. But that was definitely
rumor has it that even Jay-Z went. Rumor.
Lil' Kim's baby shower?
Yes.
I ain't hear that, Trey.
I'm just saying rumor.
Show me that somewhere where I can see that. Because that ain't factual information.
I'm just stating.
Anyway, Lil' Kim had her baby. Who else had their baby?
Evelyn Lozado.
Baby unknown, because we don't know what that child name is. I actually forgot that Evelyn was pregnant. Matter of fact, kind of forgot about her just a little bit since she's not on Basketball Wives. Is she doing anything?
That was only her. That was her only relevance.
Yeah.
That's what we said before. That was her only relevance. But someone, Ciara and Future.
Oh yeah, she had her baby, right?
She had her baby.
Okay.
His name is Future.
Okay.
Zahir.
Future Zahir.
And I apologize if I'm not pronouncing it right, but I'm pretty sure I know how to read that. Wilborn. So Future, Zahir, Wilborn. Now there's been a lot of backlash. Oh my God, how could you name the baby Future? Blah blah. That's not even the daddy's real name. But it's cute though because it's what we know his daddy as.
I really thought that Future was his real name.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna tell you no lie. I really thought his name was Future. I didn't know. What is his real name?
I'll look it up right now. Ooh, nah, you should name him that.
Navidius?
I'm glad. Navidius Cash.
Navidius Cash. And he already got like 4 or 5
So born
babies,
Navidius Debond Wilborn.
Think about it, Trey, for a moment. Okay, so Future has a lot of babies or whatever. He has a lot of kids or whatever. So, you know, imagine how the other kids feel that dad has a new baby and this baby is with a celebrity. And, you know, my little brother, sister's getting all this extra attention that the rest of us are not getting. How do you think a kid feels about it? I mean, do you think kids think like that? I think they do. Because I know with me when I was growing up, sometimes I felt that my sister and brother got a little bit more attention or maybe a little bit more than me or whatever. And sometimes it used to make me feel a little, you know, kind of awkward. I don't know. I think that just has to be kind of tough.
This would be
being a kid of someone. I think so. Being a kid of someone who is famous, and my dad or my mom had a baby with another famous person, and this baby is just like super famous.
Well, not necessarily. I wouldn't say that that it's kind of a problem because even his first baby mom, she's a model. So I mean, she kind of has her own thing going on. So,
but just think about it. Future gets to take little Future to the Grammys, or he's taking them to the
the thing about it is that
and stuff like that. I don't know, just.
I mean, I doubt that he would go to those. But what my thing is about it is that if anything, it's because like I'm pretty sure if he was still with the other baby mama, then that would happen with that child that he's with. You know, but because he's with Ciara,
I think there's a different level of celebrity with this.
Yeah, of course, I completely agree. But I don't think that child or the other mothers should feel any type of way. I mean, because my thing
people get jealous.
My thing is that as long as he's in those other children's lives as their father or their dad or whatever he wants to be, then that's okay. Because that's all you ask for. Even if you bring a child to this world and you're not with the mother, at least still be in the child's life.
And last but not least, of course, a couple of weeks ago, Kerry Washington gave birth to her baby, Isabelle, and child, the whole damn world ain't know nothing about it. Or whatever. I think it was 2 weeks until we found out that Kerry actually, gave birth to the baby.
Scandal.
So congratulations to all of the new Hollywood moms, and a special Father's Day shout out, of course, to all of the Hollywood dads as well, the fathers of all of these kids. Yeah. Shout out to my brother, happy Father's Day to my brother Ricky and my father who's dead, and Trey, you're a daddy's boy or whatever you want to call yourself.
I have a child in this world. That's what he's trying to say.
Trey, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting about that. Happy Father's Day, Trey. Happy Father's Day.
Thank you.
Right. I keep forgetting that you got a little baby child. That baby looks just like you, actually. It really does. Now, in life, we're born and we also die. So we want to take the opportunity for a moment of silence, of course, for some of the people who have passed within the last couple of weeks. Let's start off with one of my of course, most influential people in my life, Mrs. Maya Angelou. And she passed away at the age of 86, if I'm not mistaken.
Correct.
So I have a couple of quotes that I would like to read, of course, from Mrs. Maya herself.
God bless you.
That was Qua. She has to be seen or heard somewhere in the video. Here's one of the famous quotes by Mrs. Maya. And I quote,
"Never make someone a priority when all you are to them is an option."
Here's another one.
"My mission in life is to not merely survive, but to thrive, and do so with some compassion, some humor, and some style."
Here's another one. I I love not making fun of her voice, but I love imitating her voice. And here's another one, of course.
I've learned that people will forget what you said. People will forget what you did. But people will never forget how you made them feel.
Such profound. She was such a profound lady.
She was
a poet, an author, an activist. But we just want to take an opportunity, you know, to recognize Maya with a moment of silence. And we're done.
And I stated something, and I just want to go on record stating this, and this is something that really kind of like really bothered me because I think about the generation that we have now, and
You sound like you're about to get deep.
I probably am. Because you think about what she's done. Mm-hmm. One paragraph or one word or one sentence she can state that Christian.
Shut up, Christian.
Hey,
Go ahead.
that she could state, and it could like lighten up the room. It can make you think. It can do all these things.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like what I'm saddened about mostly is that being that she's gone, who do we have to carry on?
Yeah. Well, I think she, you know,
Like-
she's an activist and she's deposited things, of course, into people. And, you know, I look at someone like Oprah Winfrey as someone who can, you know, Oprah says a lot of profound things as well. She's also an author, she's an activist, she's a humanitarian or whatever. She's about, you know, uplifting people and things of that particular nature. So I think there's a lot of people out there that we have. I think sometimes we always look to people who are, you know, who have celebrity or whatever, who are in the limelight. But there are a lot of people on local levels, of course, to who we can look up to when it comes to, you know, people like Maya Angelou and stuff like that too. That's just my personal opinion.
Yeah.
All right, so let's also, of course, we found out that ex-DJ, of course, radio personality Casey Kasem died, of course, at the age of 82. Casey was, you guys remember him from hosting the Top 40, of course, Music Countdown, or whatever, something that I used to listen to, you know, kind of when I was younger and things of that particular nature as well. He died, of course, so we want to take a moment of silence for Casey as well. And lastly, who was the last person, Trey?
Well, it was
Malcolm.
It was two more people.
Who?
Ruby D.
Ruby D! Oh my God, I can't believe I forgot old Ruby D! Lord have mercy, Ruby D done gone on the glory, honey. Okay, so yes, Ruby D passed away as well. A lot of you guys remember Ruby D. She was in the original A Raisin in the Sun movie. Some of her most frequent, of course, movie credits was American Gangster. She actually played Denzel Washington's mother in that particular movie. She also played in, was it the Jackie Robinson story or whatever, the original one from several years ago, and Do the Right Thing, one of Spike Lee's movies as well. Ruby D was also an activist or whatever, a civil rights activist, and had a beautiful love story, of course, with her ex-husband, you know, who passed on and went on to glory, Ossie Davis as well. So Ruby D, we want to take a moment to honor her and her memory as well. And who was this last person? I don't know who this is.
Well, a lot of people really, unless you're like you're heavy on sports, I guess, or no. But there was an owner of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Malcolm Glazer. He died actually at the age of what it was, 80s, 85.
Yeah.
And so he basically took over the Tampa Bay Buccaneers in 1995. He had been battling with some sickness and things like that, but he went on to glory as well.
Child, people are dying that ain't never died before. Like, all jokes aside, it's a lot of people, and just even people on local levels and stuff like that. We know friends and family members and things like that. People have been dying. Child, y'all get your lives right. Get your lives right, honey. If you don't know the Savior or whoever your higher power is, get to know them and get yourself together. All right, changing gears just a little bit. So we were talking about, of course, babies and being born. Let's talk about Stevie J. So Stevie J from, you know, Atlanta's Love and Hip Hop was arrested this past week for back child support. This clown has over $1 million in back child support that he has not paid since, if I'm not mistaken, 2001. I think Stevie J has 3 kids. 3 or 4 kids or whatever. You want to know, he has one of his kids made famous, of course, because of the show that he has with Mimi, of course, little baby Jordan or whatever. But Stevie J was reported to pay over $6,000 per month in child support back in 1999. And if I'm not mistaken, since 2001, he hasn't paid a dime or whatever. So he was arrested. Well, you know, a lot of times people go several years without paying child support before it catches up with them as well. So, but I mean, Stevie seems to be very involved with his kids' lives and stuff like that too. So, you know, he was ordered to, you know, he has to come up with the money to pay the $1 million or whatever. I also heard, or I also read that Stevie J has some tax liens against him as well too, or whatever. So Stevie J, I mean, you on the show, people pay your damn bills. That's all I'm saying. That stuff catches up with you. Credit is important for those of you, you know, who are young, trying to come up. Get your life together and pay your bills. Now,
I also heard that, not to cut you off, is that they actually are actually trying to put a lien on his house.
yeah.
To sell his house.
But what house does he own though? Because he don't own that house that's on the show now, right?
They tell me selling it to pay off that 1.2 million, so it must be that house, unless it's another house.
But Stevie J, I mean, has he produced anything recently that you know?
You know, matter of fact, let me just look. I want to look up Stevie J, his network.
I mean, Stevie J was definitely the man in the early 2000s and the 90s, of course, you know, producing different, you know, songs and records. But lately, he just hasn't been doing his thing. But I mean, he's definitely something to look at on TV. What's his net worth? $5 million.
$5 million. Net
worth of $5 million. So Stevie J, go ahead and pay them kids that, you know, pay them mamas that child support, so you can get yourself back together again. Now, speaking of, since we're on Love and Hip Hop, let's talk about Love and Hip Hop. Have you been following it this season?
I mean, you know, I have it recorded on the DVR, and you know, when I get bored, I may catch it. You know, I don't watch it the night of, maybe like 2 or 3 nights later, whatever the case.
So, Mimi and this sex tape with Nico, what do you think about it? What do you think about it?
Well, I've seen it. It's boring.
It's very boring. Very, very boring.
I think that Nico leaked it.
Yeah, I agree. Talking about it was stolen out of the luggage.
Right, that was
hot ass lies.
That was lies.
Hot ass
homosexual rumors.
Right, gay rumors, fairy tales, and Tinkerbells, and all kinds of stuff like that. What else?
Mimi is stupid.
Yeah, Mimi is just very overly aggressive for no particular reason. I don't even know, like, if she don't get it. Well, I guess her storyline this season is the whole sex tape. But this little shenanigans that she got going on with Dawn and trying to prove that Stevie J and Jocelyn ain't married and their house is being rented. I'm like, what are you getting out of all of this? Like, what's the purpose of you doing all of this extra stunts and shows? But
to prove her more that she's more relevant than actually what they have going on, probably.
Right, and that whole sex tape thing is definitely staged. Who else? Let's talk about Young Jock and Carly Red. How you feel about Carly Red? As we stated before, Carly Red is a thought. In my personal opinion, she's old. She's too old to be doing all this stuff, and she needs to sit her ass down. Now, Young Jock, on the other hand, I actually like him on the show. He has a lot of personality, in my personal opinion.
Yeah, I didn't know he had that much character.
Yeah, he has a lot of character. So I enjoy seeing him and hearing what he has to say. All that foolishness that him and Carly Red be doing, child. Carly Red hit that girl because the girl's screwing Young Jock, and they were screwing each other at the same time. All kind of food stuff. Carly Red need to get off the show, but keep Young Jock next season. Let's keep him on to see, you know, what's going to happen with that. Who else we got? Scrappy Erica ain't got too much going on, or whatever.
Well, Scrappy got 2 Ericas.
Scrappy got 2 Ericas right now. He got Pinky Erica, and then he dating Bambi. How you feel about Mama D getting involved with all
Mama
that
D
foolishness?
gets on my last, every bit of my nerve. Like, I really want her to do something.
Away with them bitches!
Oh my God, like, even when she was wanted to buy that scooter, she was like, my God, like, why are you even here?
I love Mama D.
Involved in your son's, she has no fucking life.
Whatever, don't talk about Mama D like that.
You always seem to like the dumb hoes, like Kenya Moore.
Don't talk about that boy Mama! She's not no dumb hoe!
I'm talking about Kenya Moore.
Whatever, she's not no, that's somebody's child.
Who?
Anyway.
We all somebody's child.
But whatever, don't be talking about people churning like that. But anywho, so Jocelyn and Stevie J, of course, I think they're the king and the queen of the show. I enjoy seeing them.
You think so?
Yeah. Who you think is the king and queen of the show?
I don't think nobody is.
Yeah, I think Jocelyn and Stevie J are. Then we saw this fight.
I think Jocelyn is the king and the queen of the show.
Yeah, all by herself.
Yeah.
Waka Flocka. What? Wait a minute. Waka Flocka. And his brother committed suicide. That was so sad. I didn't know that.
Yo.
I can't understand a damn word that man be saying when he be on that show though. Or whatever. You can't understand what he says. His mom is cool. His girlfriend, she really doesn't have a point. They don't really have a storyline. Her and Jocelyn got into it at one particular point in time. Kurt and Rashida, give up rapping. Get off this show and just start modeling and doing other things because you are a beautiful black woman.
But she can rap though. Like,
yeah, but nobody is checking for her music. I mean, let's just be 100% honest. Nobody's checking for her. I think she needs to go ahead and give it a rap and just focus on some other ventures. you gotta know when to cash out. You know, so I just
also
think she
leave that
should just
man.
cash out. Who, Frank? I mean, Kurt. Call him Frank. Kurt.
Leave
Kurt Cross.
Leave
Kurt is stupid. To the DNA test, to the hiring of the young nanny, it's just all stupid. Completely stupid. But let's move on from Love and Hip Hop. So let's talk about the Real Housewives of Atlanta. It has been confirmed that all 6 women will be returning on next season. I am so glad to hear that because, honey, so much shit has happened and we need to figure out what's going on with Nene and Cynthia, and then we need to see when Portia and Kenya gonna first see each other since the whole fight or whatever. What else happened last season? We got Kandi's wedding going on right now with Todd.
Kandi is making coins. You hear me?
Kandi.
She went from the Real Housewives of Atlanta, rolled over right into her new show, and gonna be rolling right back over to Real Housewives of Atlanta.
Exactly. Filming is supposed to start very, very soon.
Very
I think
soon.
it's anticipated to premiere in November of this year. We need to find out what's going on with Phaedra and Apollo fake ass marriage and figure out, you know, if she's
ain't fake.
Me personally, I feel that Phaedra has left that man. I don't know why. I just feel that she's left him. I think they're saving face until all of this stuff, you know, completes or whatever they figure out, whatever's going on with his legal issues and stuff. But you know, I think it's good of her to kind of stand by him in the public eye. And even if they are together, I'm rooting for them or whatever because I definitely want Apollo to get it together or whatever. But
well, you know, it says in the Bible that that God did not believe in divorce. So.
okay.
I'm just saying, so maybe that's what they're trying to still
well,
fight on.
she's a true Southern belle.
She is.
She's definitely a true Southern belle. So I'm just excited that everybody got renewed contracts. Even Nene. I don't know if she has confirmed yet. I think she's the only one.
She still want more money.
Right, she wants more money. And Nene,
girl,
just
Nene,
sit
you
your
better get
ass
together because you know what they
down
gonna do?
and make this quick million.
To get you and get Sheree back for a little cheaper
They
coin.
need to bring Sheree back. And they need to add Marlo to the cast too.
No.
I think so.
No.
And Quad and Mariah. They need to shut down Married to Medicine.
No,
bring
that's
them on
Mariah's
over
show.
to the show. They need to shut it down
That's
and bring
Mariah's
them on
show.
over
She
to the
created that
show.
show. Why would she shut down her own show?
They need to cancel the series and kill all of them off the show.
It's not a movie.
With the exception of
Somebody
Mariah. Kill them all.
It's not a sitcom. You talking
Kill
about
them all off. Kill them all off the show.
Like they did. What you calling the scandal?
Who?
Harrison.
But we don't know if he's dead.
That man dead.
They alluded to him.
He done confirmed he ain't coming back to the show. He dead.
I actually think. Hold up.
They done replaced him with Lorenz Tate.
Talk to Jim. I actually think that. Hold on, they replaced him with what?
They supposedly replaced him with
Trisha, you be talking about this stuff and you be knowing what you be talking about. I ain't never heard that.
He's confirmed that he's not coming back.
I know that, but they have not replaced him with no Lorenz.
That was the rumor who they replaced him with.
Find that and show it to me. Because I have not heard that foolishness. But congratulations that all of the women have returned, coming back to Real Housewives of Atlanta. Kandi's wedding actually was the highest rated of the actual 2 Real Housewives of Atlanta weddings that we see. We saw Kim and we saw Nene's, and Kandi has trumped the both of them. So shout out to Kandi, of course, everyone's favorite. I think Kandi is a very safe, neutral favorite of everyone on the Real Housewives of Atlanta. What do you think about her show right now with her mom and everything that's going on with Todd?
Oh, well, I like it. I can't wait till it gets to the point where they actually to the wedding part.
Yeah.
Because I want to see this.
I want to see this wedding too, because Kandi is very different. She marches to the beat of her own drum, so she wants lions and tigers and bears and all kind of African coming to America type stuff. So I'm really interested to see how it all came together, or how it all comes together from that particular perspective. But Mama Joyce is still with them shenanigans.
Very much so.
She's still with them shenanigans. But I mean, it looks like they trying to get it together. I can't wait to see this tonight's episode, because we got Todd's mom is coming into town, honey. It looked like he went down in
you already know that. Yeah, you already know that she thinks she a hoe.
Now what's Karma? What Karma?
Carmen.
Let's talk about Karma. Now, how do you feel? Now, Kandi was smart because she just hired out. Well, she ain't hired. She told all her people on her staff, look, plan my damn wedding or whatever. I ain't hiring no additional wedding planners. But I kind of understood where Karma was coming from, because me and you are friends. I don't really want to be responsible for planning your wedding. I want to be able to bask in the happiness with you as your friend and not be responsible for if anything goes wrong or anything of that particular nature.
I'm your best friend. I've known you for so long. I want to be able to come to the
bridal shower,
practice this stuff with you, go pick out your wedding dress with you. Then you get mad when I'm not there.
Right.
The episode when she got mad, she's like, Carmen's supposed to be here. Bitch, I'm over here planning the wedding.
Exactly.
And then your fiance come in here going off on me.
I'm planning the wedding that I ain't never planned before, so I don't even know what the hell I'm doing.
I think that's the dumbest thing I think Kandi did. That was cheap. She should have hired somebody who's actually...
No, she shouldn't. She got a staff. Put them bitches to work. They ain't got nothing else to do right now. If I had a staff and I had an event, I'm not finna hire no extra body. Look, y'all better plan this damn event.
She has a staff that has not done weddings.
Well, figure it out.
Okay, so when your wedding is a mess,
with the internet, you can go on the internet and figure out how to put a damn wedding together.
Yeah, you go on the internet and figure out how to tie a damn tie. But so you gonna go ahead and figure out how to do a wedding? No, you got a boy on here who's done weddings, but he's done local weddings or whatever.
But he's
never
done
a wedding of a
He's the
magnitude.
newest addition to her cast. He has a pretty smile too. But you know, he's the newest addition to her team or whatever. Let them be great. Let them be great. And guess what? From what it looks like, Trey, the wedding came off beautifully.
Yeah, that's because in the background some other shit happened and went down the page.
And that very well may be true, but they spearheaded the whole thing. That was very smart. And I'm not finna, you know, Kandi cheap. She ain't finna be spending all no extra money on something that she already paid people to do. We ain't got no projects going on right now, so this is your new project.
All right.
Okay? All right. So
just know that. Never mind.
Just know that what? Anyway. So that's the Real Housewives of Atlanta. Now since we're in Atlanta, let's talk about R&B Divas, okay? So, you know, it's the new season of R&B Divas. Angie Stone, of course. We got Selena Johnson. I love Selena. Selena's so funny. You got LaTavia. So let's talk about LaTavia.
Well, you forgot about the other people?
Yeah, all the
You have Monifa.
Yeah.
You have
Kiki Wyatt.
And then you have
the little girl from 702, the little black girl from 702. So let's get to LaTavia.
What about, hold on, wait. First of all, there are things that I can and will not say about LaTavia.
No, I like LaTavia, and that's my girl, but we finna talk. Trey, we about to talk about her. I don't care what kind of friendships you got with people.
Okay.
The people want to know what our opinion is.
All right.
And we're about to get it.
Okay.
So, you know, this is my thing. Now, I love LaTavia. I am so glad to see her back in the limelight. I'm so glad to see her, you know, getting back in the swing of things, trying to get her career on track. I've always thought that she would be a better actress than a singer, and this season has proven me right. Or whatever, because, girl, you don't sound too hot from what we saw. And I understand, you know, I sing too, and, you know, singing, your voice is like a muscle, so you have to continue to use it and build it and things of that nature. So,
and people don't understand
what the hell is going on? Why is she so scared to sing, Trey? What's going on?
Okay. It's not that she's scared to sing. For one, I'm going to give you a background on LaTavia. LaTavia originally, when she started in the industry, she started as a dancer and a rapper. She was put into this...
I ain't never heard her rap.
Look it up. Google will tell you.
Okay. But I ain't never heard her rap.
I mean,
she never rapped with Destiny's Child.
She haven't, because when she started as a singing group.
Okay.
So LaTavia has been out of the scene for a long time, and for many of reasons.
Over 10 years, right?
Yes, but just like you just said, it's a muscle. She hasn't sang in a long time.
Has she been drinking, tearing up her voice?
No,
I'm not being funny, but alcohol and smoke and stuff wears and tears on your muscle.
She hasn't sang in a long time, so in order for her to actually get back to the point where she feels comfortable to sing, then that's when she will. But see, the thing is about this show is that of course, that's what they do on R&B Divas, they sing. But she was not to come to the show and just sing. It was supposed to be to show her building her brand, her acting career, and being.
But did she not know what she was signing up for? Because when you look at the previous seasons, they all were singing.
No, because
so why did she think she was exempt from being able to sing on the show?
And I don't know if I will get in trouble for saying this or if I'm overstepping any type of boundaries. But when it was agreed that it was be for her as her acting and her being a brand new mom. It was not supposed to be for the singing. That was the agreement that they had with the network. And of course the network did what they wanted to do. They did their type of editing and they did whatever they did. And I'm not just saying this to be saying this, I know this because I personally know that this was being done.
Well, I mean, and I get that. I totally get it. The only thing that I'm saying is The show is R&B Divas.
Right.
Okay. R&B is rhythm and blues. That's music.
Right.
So with that being said, if you're gonna come on a music show or a show that's dealing with people who sing, at some point in time you would have to expect that the girls are expecting you to sing. So you know, she went to her little vocal coach or whatever. It was a little rusty, but that happens to everybody. I'm rooting for her. I really hope that LaTavia gets back to the point where she's comfortable singing, because I think people, because of the fact that she was a part of like a big R&B, you know, group that has led to successful careers of all the girls individually, you know, old Destiny's Child and new Destiny's Child with Michelle. When Jesus say yes, nobody can say no. I love that song. Doesn't it make you feel happy?
Makes me feel confused.
Confused about what?
Because it's like a gospel song, and then it sounds like it's
Jesus
Caribbean.
is in everything.
It's like it's
Just
Caribbean.
remember that. Jesus is in everything. It's a cute little beat to bring in a different audience, of course, to gospel music. But you know, when I downloaded the song on iTunes, it's listed as R&B. It's not listed as gospel. I thought that was kind of interesting. But anywho,
I will say this.
Okay, sing LaTavia, sing. People, they got an actual trend. What is it?
So let me ask you this.
Okay.
Out of the show.
Don't cut me off, bitch. They got a little thing on Twitter. Pal, sing LaTavia, sing.
Yeah, I know.
Go ahead, ask me what.
Out of the all the women on R&B Divas Atlanta, who do you think has the best voice?
Okay.
And who do you think has the best personality?
The best voice. This is my personal preference, right? Okay. I think the best voice on R&B Divas is Keke Wyatt. And the reason I say that is because she has a soulful sound, but Keke, believe it or not, is very flexible in what she can sing. Like, she jokes about singing country, but that girl will kill country music. I really think she would kill country music because she's a black woman, African American woman, and she can cross over because the long draw, depressing sound. That song that's out, all I need is a cup of you. What is the song? You?
Lie Under You.
Lie Up Under You.
Lie Under You.
Lie Under You. If she was to really sing that song country and have like a symphony behind her or something, you know, with a guitar, child, that actual song would be fire. But I love the song. I think Keke has the best voice because she can be very versatile. I think all of them have beautiful voices. I've heard Mo's voice from the beginning of when they started the show to now. It's building back up again. I think Selena Johnson has a beautiful voice too, or whatever. But I would have to go with Keke. Who do you think?
You say best personality.
Oh, best personality. I would go with Mo. I think Mo has the best personality, or whatever, on the show. Who do you vote?
I think Keke has the best voice.
Okay.
And I think LaTavia has the best personality.
Okay. I can see that. Well, LaTavia isn't really showing her personality because she's upset because the girls are trying to get her to sing.
And they're doing
I'm
it
not seeing a lot of.
way.
I don't think they're doing it in the wrong way.
Let me say this. It's not. They're not doing it the wrong way. It's editing the wrong way.
Right. I mean, we're rooting for you, LaTavia. I'm so, like I said, I'm so glad to see that you are finally taking the steps to get back in the swing of things or whatever. I cannot wait to the day when Beyonce, Kelly, LaTavia, LaToya, and even Michelle all walk out on the stage together. Because it's going to happen.
What about?
She don't count.
Oh.
But it's all going to happen. I really feel it in my... And I love the fact that LaTavia is saying she's not, bitter like she used to be when it first happened. And to me, I think that's excusable, or that's understandable for her to be bitter when all of that drama first happened with them. But I love the fact that she's talking positive about all of the girls, and she's talking positive about, Beyonce and things of that nature. And I didn't know they were the actually closest to before things actually, before Destiny's Child really became Destiny's Child. What did you feel about this whole Angie Stone thing with Selena Johnson? This tour that they were supposed to try to do together, and then Angie said it wasn't enough money for the both of them, so they decided not to do it, but Angie went behind Selena's back and booked the tour.
I think a lot of the things like that is very, very shady.
Mm-hmm. In the music business, that's what they say.
It is, and that's why a lot of people don't want to do music, unless it's to the extreme of how some artists do, and I won't name any names. But some people don't love to do music because of how the music.
What are you talking about?
What?
I'm not gonna name no names. What are you talking about?
I'm just saying how some artists do. They seem like they do music just for the money, but some don't do it because of what you have to do.
I think
Like, say for
LaTavia.
example, hold on, I'm gonna say this name, and I'm gonna say it because I get upset when I see.
Trey, don't start no drama, no beef.
I'm not starting to beef.
Okay.
I adore her. I absolutely do. Tamar Braxton.
Oh,
And-
did you hear what happened?
Hold on, I just want to say.
Did you
this.
know? Wait. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry to cut you. I gotta tell you this. Did you hear what happened? She was performing, and Trina, Tawanda, and Tracy jumped up on stage and started twerking
That's my
while
point.
she was performing.
That is my
And
point.
she had a fit.
But how she gonna have a
Afterwards,
fit?
she threw the bottle at them and all kind of talk. They said Tamar had a complete don't y'all ever do that shit again.
But how she gonna have a fit when her ass is up there twerking? That's what I was about to say.
In her, what she's saying is that you know, I love you.
You're fucking sisters.
They came to the show to surprise her. She didn't know that they were going to be there, and so while she was performing, they jumped up on stage and twerked.
What was
or
it?
whatever.
You know?
I don't know where this was. I just read this like on Friday or Thursday or Friday, and they say Tamar was mad. She threw a water bottle at them, not during the show, but afterwards. Like, don't y'all ever do that again. And she kind of blew completely up on
That
them.
must have been during filming.
Yeah, and that's the same thing I said, Trey. I said they're filming for the new season, so that's going to be an episode.
It's going to be drama this season, and this is the last season.
For real?
Yes, the last season.
Why?
Tamar says she's done. You know, Tony didn't want it to be done, and after they're done, it's done.
Well, that's not fair.
Well, hey, the three Braxton sisters want to have a show together. Hey, but you know, Tony been wanting to be done, and now
So
Tamar
now
says
Tony got her career back on track, and she.
No, Tony been wanting to be done.
She not
Hold on.
bankruptcy. She's
We're
out
not-
of bankruptcy now, so
Tony-
now she feeling herself,
Tony has been
and now
wanting
she
to
want
be
to
done.
be done so she can take off her career again. You know that? Don't use your sisters like that just to get back on top of shit. That ain't even cool.
You're so-
That's
you're so-
no,
you're so
that's not
bad.
cool. That's not cool. You was down and out. You was broke. You ain't had nothing going on. You used the show to catapult you to the next level. Babyface said, and I got a lot of spit in my mouth right now, but Babyface said, let's do an album together. The show is going good. Now all of a sudden she out of bankruptcy. Her career music done taken back off again. Now she don't want to shoot the show no more. That ain't even cool. Them other girls been trying to get this album together for the longest because they really need this in their life right now. They really need this. And I think that's shady of Tony. But she's the older sister, and whatever she says goes.
Now,
I got older brothers.
After all
and I
that-
have an older brother, and what he says is what we have to stick to.
After all that, y'all, just gonna let you know, Tony Braxton has been wanting to stop doing the show
Whatever.
before the album came out. Before
Yeah,
she
and you
got
know
her
why
life
she
back
didn't
on
want to
track.
do it? Because Tamar,
No.
this show gave Tamar more of a platform too.
No. She didn't want to do it
Yes,
because
I don't care what you say.
she didn't want to do it more so because of her
And,
kids,
and Tony was talking about Oprah too,
Because of her-
and I don't like that.
because of her kids, and because of her illness.
Shit,
So,
don't get me
Anywho.
started. I done been drinking today
Anywho.
too.
see, that's your problem. That's your problem.
Whatever. But anywho, Tamar and Tony, their careers done jump started.
So that's what I was gonna say. But basically, that's what bothers me about her concert is she's on stage doing this twerk, and you have a newborn child, you're married.
Oh, Trey,
And
come
you-
on, get out of
and
here with all of that
that's not-
foolishness.
that's
That sounds silly. That sounds really, really silly. Beyonce on stage,
And it
she's
bothers
a
me
new
when she
mama.
does that too.
She
And it bothers
twerks.
me when she does it too.
Or whatever. Tony Braxton get up there and twerk with them revealing dresses.
No,
she may not twerk. You're right. You're right. She may not twerk. Oh, whatever. But she has a lot of revealing dresses.
always
and
had
she
revealing
got
dresses.
children.
She's always had
So
revealing
what?
dresses.
So why is that
She's-
justified that she does it and Tamar can't do it?
Because when you see the video, I don't know if you've seen the video,
I
Tamar's
done
completely
seen, yeah.
bent over.
Yes,
With her
I've
ass
seen
in the air.
videos,
No.
and so what? She's performing, and guess what? She's giving people life.
And that's the thing. You don't come out of an image of yourself just to give people life.
So how you feel about Mimi's sex tape then? Was that a problem?
First of all, Mimi is completely different from
Oh, now
Tamar.
there's levels to this shit.
No, it's not
Tamar,
levels
I'm
to this
good
shit.
with it. I ain't
But
got
Tamar
time no more.
doing it for the publicity.
Show's over. Thank y'all so much for watching. We definitely appreciate y'all. Share it, the videos, and all that good stuff. Cause Trey on some bullshit.
No, you just on your out.
No, you on some bullshit. See y'all later. Thank y'all for watching. Bye. Trey, you crazy.